Hello and welcome to another review from Colour with Claire. Today I'm reviewing My Merry-Go-Mind by Lisa Mitrokhin, an illustrator and former tattoo artist who also dabbles in taxidermy and doll making. This is her second colouring book. The first one was released back in May and it's called The Four Realms, which contained fantasy characters and enchanted lands based around a deck of cards. This book's quite different in content as it features curious and sometimes abstract concepts from the artistic playground which is Lisa's mind. First of all, the book is around A4 in size and it has a soft touch matte feel cover. It's Amazon CreateSpace published, so the paper is quite thin, but it does have a decent tooth, which is the most important thing for pencil colourists. The pages are one-sided as well, so as long as you slip some protective sheets of paper under the illustration you're working on, you can use whatever medium you like. This page tells you all about the basic framework of the book. Each illustration is printed twice, but in different ways, which are indicated by these filigree frames on the edge. The black framed illustrations are Lisa's raw drawings and are in grayscale, making it easy for beginner colourists to learn about light and shadows because it's all there for you to colour. The white framed pages represent line drawings, the traditional style of a colouring book. You can add shading in if you like, or you can just colour it solidly, it's totally up to you. The marbled frame is the sandbox page, which contains elements from the previous illustration for you to play around with, test your colour palettes and different media to see what works best. So here's the first illustration, the grayscale with the black framed border. We then have the line drawing of the same illustration, and then the page of elements to practice on. This is the continuing format of the whole book, and there are 11 standalone illustrations plus their line drawn counterparts and the practice pages, so there's 74 pages in total. There's a brain symbol here and Lisa's name printed in light grey on the back of each page, so as I said earlier, you don't have to worry about ruining any illustrations if you're using wetter media. So the illustrations in this book are incredibly eclectic and abstract, from animals and insects to people and objects. So if you're looking for something a little different to make you think a bit and decide what each page is about, then I definitely recommend this book. It's a very original style of artwork, and I think Lisa's background in the tattoo industry is really evident in many of the designs, which is fantastic if you're a fan of flash art. So we have cats, we have this one that I've coloured here. This was the grayscale, and I went over it with my Prismacolor pencils, I believe. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I don't usually like colouring grayscale, it's not my favourite, but I really like the design and I thought I'd give it a go, so happy with that anyway. So we have cupcakes, we have this rather strange balance illustration. I'm not sure what that's supposed to represent, but as I say, it's all very interpretive. By you can take it all different ways. So a cage is a cage. We have a rib cage, we have a bird cage, and I guess it's just totally up to you what way you take the art, which is the usual way to try and interpret art. It just depends what you think about it, and somebody else might think something completely different. So the lost art of cat juggling. It's quite funny. So very, very eclectic mix of illustration. This is not something that you would see just in any old colouring book. So this is about the artist, a little bit about Lisa, and an illustration of her here. And we've reached the back of the book. So if you want to have a go at colouring Lisa's artwork before you buy the book, you can download this free page given to me by Lisa for you guys to print and colour. Check the description for the link to download that. Now the book's currently on Amazon for £9.12 in the UK and $11.99 in the US, but it's not on the Book Depot just yet. I'll leave all the links to buy in the description box below. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, please give me the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.